It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja pichuela y guandules no viene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo quiero.
No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio, tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio, tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio, tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de...
And boom, just like that, we are live. What's going on with this thing? There we go. There we go. So much better. You guys don't need to see my mug up close very first thing in the morning. No one needs to see that. Good morning, guys. It's 7:10 a.m. and we are back with another action-packed episode. And what this is, guys, this is a podcast, a morning show. We get into the wild and the wacky and the crazy. We talk all things cannabis. We talk all things pop culture. We just get crazy, guys, and have a good time because nothing says waking up like daily dank in your cup. Good morning, guys. Smoke them if you got them. That's right. What do we got here? What do we got? We got all sorts of people up on here. We got Chantel. How you doing this morning? Teresa Deller, Rosie Key. Good morning. Tim, what's up, buddy? Back to retro. Good morning. Nova Mike in the house. Hey, I got your message late last night, Nova Mike. I was up in Golden Valley. I'll give you a call today if you're around Bullhead. I'll be today, tomorrow, next day, whenever is convenient for you. We can meet up, buddy. Lonnie, how's it going? Teresa Della. Oh, Tim W. Man, all sorts of people up in here this morning. All right, everyone's getting in on that BAM. Everyone wants the The Exorcist. Look at that. Linda Blair. Signed, sealed, and deliver. Oh, man. That's pretty awesome. What you need to do is, sorry, I was reading the comments and lost my train of thought. Hashtag BAM to get that, guys. That was from the BAM anniversary box. Man, that was their big horror box, guys. I love BAM. BAM's always top notch. I actually just got 2 boxes. I got my geek and my horror. So Friday we're going to be doing an unboxing, guys, and a whole nother giveaway. We're going to be doing an instant giveaway on Friday as well. So make sure you're getting in on that, guys. We're going to start our March Madness in the next couple days, guys. We're going to do the Flower Bowl tournament, and we're going to pit 32 different strains of flowers and companies head to head to determine one winner of the March Cannabis Madness, guys. So awesome. Also, hashtag the Daily Dank. We got an awesome box, guys, that I put together for you guys. You got a Chucky body knocker. Look how freaky that thing is. Look at that. Hello, Chantel. I'll watch your kids for you. I don't know why Chucky sounded like a witch, but he did. He had a T-shirt. There's a purge mask. There's the amulet that Chucky uses to transfer bodies. There's autographs. There's stickers. What do we got? We got Jennifer Tilly, Bride of Chucky. You got from 31. You got the Ghostbusters art piece. This box is loaded, guys. So what you need to do is just hashtag the Daily Dank. That's right. It's an exclusive Daily Dank box. You're not going to find that anywhere else. I walked around my house and grabbed all my Chucky stuff and put it in a box. That's how come I know no one else will have this box. No, It's a cool box, man. And then we got the BAM Geek and the BAM Horror that we'll be unboxing very, very soon. Friday, guys, on I think the horror. We'll do horror on Friday, and then probably on the weekend we'll do the Geek box. And I got some other boxes coming. We're rocking and rolling, guys. Yeah, that's gonna be a good box, man. That's gonna be the big winner chicken dinner. And man, 11 people up in here. Woo! Hey, don't be afraid to leave a comment if you're up in here, unless you're spying. We know there's spies out there. China. We know those balloons weren't for the United States. They were for the Daily Dank. People want to know what's going on with the Daily Dank. We got all sorts of spies popping up in here. Sometimes they don't even, sometimes they even say their name. I'm just saying. Those are the best kind of spies, guys. But you know what they'll find if they're watching? If you're watching and you know who you are, all you're going to find is a good time. You're going to find no drama. You're going to find people happy. You're going to find people engaging. And I'm okay with that. I am perfectly fine with that, guys, because I know that you know that I know I'm watching you and that you're watching me. Mm-hmm. See how it got all. No, but for real, guys, this is a great group. If anyone wants to spy, hey, let us know you're here. We're more than welcoming. We don't care where you shop at. We prefer you to shop at the #1 cannabis superstore in all the land, the Healing Center. But ultimately, you guys will just come and enjoy it. I don't care if you can shop at Mukalaka Lika's Cannabis, and I don't care, guys. But you will see over time that the deals at the Healing Center are by far the best. I'm just saying, just give it a chance, and you probably won't be going back anywhere else. But if that's not your thing, then hey, stick around. We smoke pot. We unbox stuff. We give stuff away. That's it. No drama, good times, fun times, guys. And I appreciate each and every one of you. I know what, the time it takes to watch these, listen to some old man babble. I get it, guys. And I appreciate each and every one of you. That's why we have such a great community. Perfect. All right, guys. With that being said, let's get into this, guys. I do not, let's get into the Daily Dank for 3/8/2023, and I don't have the video. That's right. That's usually the promo video, guys. So your Daily Dank, I don't really have one per se lined up. We talked about history of cannabis users, and Marie Antoinette. That's a really good one to kind of focus on. That she was one of the very first one. Well, probably we talked about this the other day. First one to get prescribed cannabis as a medicine from her doctor. They did that, and for her gout and a whole bunch of other stuff. So I mean, this stuff has been used for medical reasons for a long, long time, guys. I know we like to have fun, the whole recreational thing, but man, it really does have a lot of good benefits. Hey, John, good morning. Exactly. The product will always speak. Oh, yeah. The cream rises to the top. Oh, yeah. That's my macho man, guys. The cream always rises to the top. You can bank on it, guys. All right. So, medical reasons, man. There's been, and I kind of want to, we got a minute here. I want to talk about creativeness with marijuana. When you guys know I'm a filmmaker, a very creative person, and I was always afraid that weed would kind of hinder that and not let me be, during my work. But man, I found that it's really, really inspirational. It gives me ideas that I never thought I would have. And the main important thing, guys, on this, sounded like the Kool-Aid man. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. The creativeness. You talk about like William Shakespeare and the people that use marijuana to kind of uplift and clear their minds. There's a lot of different usage for it, guys, and that's what we're celebrating this month. March Cannabis Madness, guys. The countdown to 420, if you will. Oh, but yeah, next time you're stuck, next time you need some inspiration, if you're painting, if you're cooking, whatever, spark up a J, guys, and see if that inspires you. Like I said, it didn't. I get more motivated sometimes when I get high. To be honest, the old the adage is, stoners are lazy, stoners are this, stoners are that. Man, there's times that I'll smoke a bowl, and I'll want to start reorganizing the house. I want to go out and work on my car. I want to go out and do different things. It does. It definitely drives it creative. It's how you use it is the best way I can explain it, guys. If you're a motivated person and you want to go out and do stuff, you're going to do it. Indica, sativa, it kind of matters. But, next time you're stuck, guys, next time you're stuck on a creative process, smoke a J and see how that works for you. And that was my Did You Know? That was your Daily Dank for 3/8/2023, guys. All right. Let's get into this, guys. Let's get into the worst box office fails of all time. Monkey Bone. What the heck? Some of these I've never heard of, and it makes sense because they were box office fails and not everyone saw them. Monkey Bone, estimated loss of $98 million. Production budget was 106 and it only grossed $8 million. Oh my God. Is that that's Brendan Fraser? Is that John Cardo, whatever, the Breaking Bad guy? Is that Gus Fring? I believe that is Gus Fring, dressed up as some kind of weird monkey bone, apparently. I've never seen that movie. I have no idea, but I do know Brendan Fraser had a serious bad run of movies, man. Hats off to him now. He's doing great. The Whale, I'm hearing major great things about the movie The Whale. He's in what's the DC he's in a DC show. I can't remember the name of it now, or they're heroes, and he's in that. He's doing great, man. So Monkey Bone is probably the least of his worries. But God, he had a string of horrible movies. What was it? Dudley Do-Right, George of the Jungle. Yeah, whoever his agent was, hopefully he fired that guy. Oh, man. Airheads. Yes, Airheads, guys. Soldier estimated loss $93 million. The budget was 115 and it grossed 22 million. Again, I have no idea what this movie is. No idea. Brendan Fraser is a national treasure. Back to retro. I don't hate Brendan Fraser, man. I love the Mummy movies. I love the Mummy movies, man. Those are great movies. He had a seriously bad luck of run of movies, man. Encino Man, great movie. Great movie. I'm not Doom Patrol. That's the one. Yeah, Doom Patrol. Hey, Linda, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I'm not saying all his role. I'm not saying he's a bad actor, not by any means. But I think we can all agree that he did pick some pretty bad roles that just kind of rolled with it there. All right. Mars Needs Moms. I actually have seen this with my kids. I remember specifically. This is lost $123 million. Damn. The budget was $167 million, and it grossed $44 million. So this mainly went to the CG and the animation, I believe. But man, it really was. It was super forgettable. Like I couldn't even tell. I remember the moms got like they took them to Mars and they like brainwashed them to be their moms or something. I don't know. Obviously, I'm not the only one who doesn't remember. All right, The Promise. Christian Bale. So now, okay, so The Promise, estimated loss of $81 million. Holy crap! The budget was only $92 million, and it only made $11 million. So that's kind of the problem with these period pieces. Is John Carter of Mars, good movie, big flop. Yes, Lonnie. Yes, yes, yes. I love John Carter of Mars. I'm dying to see. I was going to read the books. I actually looked them up because I need to know what happens after the end of the first John Carter from Mars. Man, like it was. I love that movie. I thought that movie was great. I think they just spent way too much money on it. The actor. He was in Battleship and Friday Night Lights. I can't think of his name, but he was one of those ones that they tested a lot. Shiloh. Okay, so here's something Hollywood guys. I don't know if you guys know this or not. So when an up and coming actor's coming up, let's say a Shia LaBeouf back in the day, he was coming from Disney Channel over to mainstream. What they do is they set him up when they think someone's going to be a leading man, a leading woman. They set him up and they give him an easy movie. Disturbia was it for Shia LaBeouf. That was his. Is he gonna do? Is he a box office draw or is he not? That's what those movies are kind of set up for. And I think the actor from John Carter from Mars, they kind of did that, and they're like, he's not drawing like we thought he would. But I got Brendan's autograph at a con last year, one of my favorite autos in my collection. That's a hard one to get too, man. That's a good one. What did you get it on, back to retro? Just out of curiosity, what franchise, what Brendan Fraser franchise did you get your auto on? I think I would have to go with The Mummy. That's just me because Mummy, I love that movie, man. Great, great movie, Mummy. All right. And it didn't fail at the box office, much like Mars Needs Moms or The Promise. So this was a period piece. I think a lot of the money of the movie went to location, went to Christian Bale, obviously. I don't know. I'm old, but I'm not that old to where like these period piece movies like draw me in. I don't know. All right, next one up, guys. The 13th Warrior. I actually did see this. This was Antonio Banderas. $95 million budget. It lost $95 million. $188 million. Dang. But it grossed $93 million. So it almost grossed $100 million at the box office, which I don't think is bad. But when you spend that kind of money on a movie, you need to see your return. So obviously it was a loss. All I remember is there's a scene where they have a bowl and it's full of spit. They all spit in it. And then he has to drink it. Oh, I wanted to. I did. I think I dry heaved. I didn't throw up, but I think I dry heaved on that scene. It was bad. That wasn't a good scene whatsoever. All right, what do we got here? 13th Warrior. All right. The Adventures of Pluto Nash. This was 2002. Eddie Murphy. Adventures of Pluto Nash lost $129 million. Production was $130 million, so it only grossed $10 million at the box office. This was I don't know what happened with this one. I think maybe people were just kind of over Eddie Murphy kind of at this time. I think this was right after Boomerang and a few other flops that he did. He was trying to do other stuff. Major star at the time, though. A couple flops, and I mean, that's all it takes, man. But hey, Eddie Murphy's back now. He's doing some great, great work. Definitely not Pluto Nash. Who remembers Leonard Leonard the 13th or something like that. It was a Bill Cosby movie where it was a horrible flop. I remember being a young naive kid and going to my dad, "Dad, you remember that movie Leonard? They made a number 13." As if I was in the know, but they had never made any, and he looked at me like I was an idiot. I probably was. All right, up next, guys, is Town and Country, which I guess is the number one movie. These are all randomly inserted. So it had a loss of $134 million. Budget was 149 million. So it grossed 15 million. This is one of those ones that, what was it? Warren Beatty and I don't know. To me, it seems like on this one, it probably was all cast. Like, you're talking some big, heavy names that, and I don't know. Do people want to go see those kind of movies? Eh, we'll see. Well, obviously not. No one went and saw it. So, The Sound of Thunder. I never even heard of this. It lost $95 million on a production budget of $103 million, so it grossed $8 million. Yeah, I never even heard of this movie. Any of you guys heard of The Sound of Thunder? Maybe that's why. I don't remember. Oh, John, a competitor for line of the day every day, is I don't remember anything about Cosby after that last drink. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, Tim, Town and Country is a decent band. I forgot about the Town and Country bands. What? Well, that was, yeah, wow. He's talking about something I haven't thought of in a million years. Damn. Oh, all right. What else we got here? We got Cutthroat Island. I believe this was right after Thelma and Louise. Cutthroat Island, $121 million production budget. They lost 121. They had 151 million. So they grossed 30 million. This was Gina Davis. Again, guys. So a lot of times, like we were just saying, they Thelma and Louise, they saw the box office gross. They're like, hey, we need to put her in her own movie and sip some of that juice, so they speak. So they say. It was a bomb. It was a definitely bomb. I don't know. During that time, like, well, you got Treasure Island. You had a bunch of pirate remakes and stuff, and not good ones. Not like Johnny Depp, Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, just I don't know. But did people really want pirates at that time? I don't know. Those vans make a good Scrabble Scrabble cars. Oh man. I worked on Cutthroat Island. What, Mike? Mike worked on Cutthroat, and he said it sucked. What was it? Was it the editing? Was it the way they put it together? Was it the script? What was it, Mike? You were right there. Let us know on that one. All right, up next, guys, the Postman. He always rings twice. Oh, that's something different. $92 million budget. Or no, they lost 92 million, 125 million, and it grossed 33 million. So this was the follow-up of what? Dances with Wolves. Was this before or after Waterworld? I don't know. I want to say it's after Waterworld because Waterworld was the big fail, man. I'm surprised that's not on the list. But yet, if you go to Universal Studios Hollywood, they still got the Waterworld show to this day. I've seen it a million times. Great show. Great show. But it's funny because, like, the actors and the different thing, and you're like, I know this is different. Cutthroat Island was Gina Davis doing the splits to help the movie. Ooh, we got competition for line of the day. Line of the day, guys. Oh man, the storyline was horrible. He said, "Worked on Waterworld." What? What? You just had a. All right, guys. I wasn't supposed to say this. Mike relayed this to me in confidence. The reason he's worked on all these Kevin Costner movies, him and Kevin Costner were in like a fair for the ages, guys. I mean, he doesn't want me to talk about this, but him and Kevin Costner, man. I'm just playing with you, Mike. I'm just playing with you. So how was Waterworld, man? That was a big budget. That was a big budget. I don't think they recouped it, but that was a big budget. The Legend of Oz, Dorothy's Return. This was a 2014. I don't think I remember this. Um, estimated loss 53 million. The budget was 74 million, and it grossed 21 million. Looks like an animated film. Yeah, I don't remember this at all. Probably because no one went and saw it. Obviously, I don't know. That's the thing. Um, that's the thing that me and Kevin Costner go more go. Oh, excuse me, guys. Oh man, I can't see here. Hang on. Back to Retro has a good one, and I just can't see it because of. So you're saying they played it? They played in Tim Cup together. Oh, Tin Cup. Oh my God, I haven't thought about that movie in a long time. Whoa, Tin Cup. Actually, a decent movie. I don't think it lost a lot of money. Wind Talkers. I was surprised to see this. Good old Nicolas Cage, I believe. This was about the Native Americans who did the whole. They did their language so they couldn't intercept the coding. So they coded everything in a Navajo, I believe. Wind Talkers lost 52 million. The budget was 160, so it still grossed 108 million dollars. I wonder where the majority of that money went. I know it was a war movie and stuff. 100 million. That isn't bad to gross. I wouldn't say that was. I mean, they took a loss. Obviously, 53 million isn't anything to sneeze at, but you still grossed 100 million. And I mean, it was a pretty critically acclaimed movie, if I believe, if I can remember right. I think it got a lot of press. It was a lot of putting Native Americans in the public spotlight. So um, yeah. The Alamo, guys. Who remembers the Alamo? Don't forget the Alamo. 90 million production. It lost 90 million. It was 122 million, and it only grossed 32 million. This thing was star packed, I believe. I remember watching it again. Not that memorable. It did have a lot of stars in it. So maybe that's where the majority of the budget went. And again, it's a roll of the dice with history movies sometimes. You know, I would have thought the Alamo. I mean, would have grossed a lot more than 30 million. Like I'm interested in history. I watched it. I didn't rent it though. I didn't. The gross was. Oh my God, back to retro. Wind Talkers. The gross was scalped. Oh, I'm not old enough to remember the Alamo. Billy Bob. Yeah, it was Billy Bob, right? Yeah, that is right. That is right. Billy Bob Thornton. Yeah, they had, and Dennis Quaid, I believe. They had a pretty action or a pretty star-studded cast in that. Lucky Numbers, guys. Who remembers this from the movie 2000 or from the year 2000? In the year 2000, Lucky Numbers lost 80 million. It wasn't their lucky number, that's for sure. Production budget was 95 million, and it grossed 15. This was John Travolta. Was this about the lottery? or something. It was like the lottery was fixed, and I'm native and I'm not offended. Thank you, Lonnie. Thank you. Oh man. And I'm not sure if I should be offended. There's a bike. I remember the Alamo. There is a bike shop in the basement. They were fixing Pee Wee Herman's bike. That is correct. Oh man, what were we on here? Lucky Numbers. Wasn't John Travolta's lucky number? I think it was like the lottery, and I think it was John Travolta. You know who's on this list a lot is not John Travolta, is Bruce Willis. He had like a lot of stinkers, man. Speaking of which, perfect segue. Hudson Hawk lost $88 million. The budget was 120 and it grossed 32 million. This was coming off of the Die Hard and Moonlighting for Bruce Willis. Die Hard, major hit. So they were trying to pick up momentum from that, and Hudson Hawk. Just didn't get it. I remember it was a different kind of movie. He talked a lot to the camera. He broke that third wall. I think he played like a cat burglar that just got out of prison, and then he gets set up. I think the story kind of sucked. If I'm being honest, I don't think the story was really that great. All right, up next, guys, The Last Man Standing, another Bruce Willis. This was in 1996, lost 78 million, budget was 107, and grossed 29 million. This was another period piece. Similar to The Road to Perdition, but The Road to Perdition, I think, did it right, man. Maybe I should be 11% offended. Oh, Lonnie. That is. Oh man, yeah. So it was a period piece about mobsters in a small town, and they're getting a shootout in the street or something. I don't know. It was again non-memorable. Non-memorable. How do you know? How do you know that he really loves me? I say a prayer with every heartbeat. Oh, wrong song. Oh, wrong thing, guys. Oops. How do you know? Estimated loss 81 million. Production budget was 138 and 57 million it made. Where the hell did they spend their money at? Had to be actors, right? You got Reese Witherspoon, you have Owen Wilson. That's where the budget had to go. I've never seen it. I got all right. That way my hand doesn't doesn't disappear. I've never seen it. I don't know. That's where I'm assuming the budget had to have gone. Yeah. All right. The Nutcracker in 3D. I actually did take my daughter to see this. $80 million, and they lost. Only made 24 million. The budget was 103, and they grossed 24. Not a bad movie. Just different. Osmosis Jones, one of my favorites, guys. Me and my daughter love this movie. She actually cried when Bill Murray gets sick because she was pretty little. Because I was a single dad. It was an emotional moment. It was something special between me and her. So that's why this movie holds a special moment for me. But for the producers that lost 90 or 80 million dollars on this thing, I'm sure they did not have the same memories that I do. The Flight of the Phoenix lost 54 million, gross 45. It was a decent movie. Different. I enjoyed it. Stealth. This was again one of these movies where you get like the fire young actors, Jamie Foxx, Jessica Biel, whoever that guy is. And it lost 79 million. The budget was 177, but then again, it grossed 98 million. Even if you grossed almost $100 million. I wouldn't say that was a fail per se. Hard Rain. $77 million loss. It had a $108 million budget and only made $31 million. What is this? Morgan Freeman and Christian Slater, I believe. Yeah. And last but not least, guys, we got Ballistics X versus Sever. That is right. Estimated loss $78 million. Budget was $97 and it grossed $20 million. You are talking Antonio Banderas and Lucy Liu at their height. Like this was red hot. And they go in this and movie was horrible. Hey, Anthony, good morning. Good morning. Lonnie went and got his ancestry report out. He's like, oh, man. Hudson Hawk. Yeah, that's right, guys. If you love these kind of movies, a lot of these 90 movies, make sure you're checking out Back to Retro and the Mod Squad, guys. The Mod Squad, we did a comedy bracket. For the 90s movies. Some of these movies are in there, guys. And we do right now, the first half is up, and the second half, you guys are going to see, man, there's a lot of good movies. Groundhog's Day, of course, all the 90s. I think Twins, was Twins in there? There's a bunch of movies in there, guys. Very, very cool. Back to Retro, man. He's entertaining. He freaking keeps it going. Felix is in there. We got a whole bunch of good stuff, guys. Make sure you're checking it out over there. Link will be in the description later on. Since this is live, I have to go in and do my magic. All right, guys, man, we're going almost 40 minutes. I need to wrap this up. Holy smokes, we got 13. Man, you guys are rocking it in there. All sorts of people, man. I really appreciate you guys so much, man. You guys have no idea what that means to me, that you guys show up day in, day out. So freaking humbled, guys. Thank you so much. Make sure you're getting in on the giveaways. That's my way to thank you guys for supporting the show. Make sure you're getting in on the Linda Blair signed exorcist. So you're going to hashtag. Actually, I'm like a Heinz 57. So there's that, guys. Make sure you're hashtagging the Daily Dank to get this freaking fire Chucky box, guys. Look at this thing. Woo. The Bride of Chucky autograph, guys. You don't want to miss out on that. You got t-shirt, Chucky body knocker in there, all sorts of really, really good stuff. Charlie, good morning. How are you doing, buddy? So make sure you're getting in on all the giveaways, guys, because you guys rock. Thank you so much. Kingman Crew, the usual suspects. Man, there's too many on here to name you guys all now. I'm gonna have to do like the roll of the credits, and I'll put you guys all in there. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna get out here. Weed Wednesday, we're gonna be reviewing a vaporizer from Planet of the Vapes, guys. That is right. So make sure you check that out. It's going to be a good one today. Weed Wednesday. So check us out at 420, guys. I got the Toy Show video coming up. I'm dropping that. John, congratulations. I'm going to say you are line of the day today. On Monday, guys, we're going to start giving away some kind of little prize, something for line of the day, just so you guys stay motivated. You guys add so much to the show. You really do. That's what this morning show is, man. It's the interactive. It helps start the day. It helps me start my day off right, and hopefully it does you guys too. I'm going to stop yapping and get you guys out of here. Hopefully you have a blessed day, guys. Pay it forward. Hold that door open. Say hello to that nice old lady, that nice old man. I went to the movies last night. We went and saw Creed 3, which was a decent movie, but we'll do a full review on it. But there was a man who was a Marine in front of me, and he turns around, older man. He just wanted someone to talk to. We had a good 15-minute long conversation, told me about his grandkids, probably made his day. Made my day. I learned something new about someone. So guys, go pay it forward, man. It only takes a few minutes to be nice to somebody, and it goes a long ways. Make sure you take care of each other out there, guys. Be kind to one another, and I will see you at 410, guys. 420. We're counting it down. Planet of the Vapes. What?
thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home.